They say your plating is only as good as your polish. In this video, we're going to run an experiment and see if that's true. You can see here I've got some brass that I cleaned and tumbled a bit, but it's got that dull finish on it. It's not shiny like you see when you clean and tumble brass correctly. We're going to run this through some nickel solution and see what the end result looks like. See if we can go from this dull brass finish to a shiny nickel plate. And if not, we will try to polish that afterwards and see if we can get it to shine up. Then, and this may become a two-part series here, we'll take some actual clean polished brass, plate that in nickel, and compare the results. Stay tuned. Alright, so we got our brass in the barrel. We're going to get this hooked up to the machine and in the bath and going. Alright, as you can see, the brass is in the bath. And we've got it set up at 2 volts currently. We're going to come back in about 30 minutes and check on it and see what we've got going. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so it's been just over 30 minutes, and as you can see, our brass is now nickel. But, as we discussed prior to this, it still has that dull finish to it. So now what we're going to do is throw this in the tumbler with some medium polish. We're going to see if we can get these to shine up. Okay, so here's the vibratory tumbler. We've got some crushed walnut shell in there, and I've added some Flitz polish. We're going to turn this on and mix it up, and then we'll get the brass in there and let it go for a while. Alright, we've got our dull nickel-plated brass in the tumbler. We're going to turn it on for a little bit, and we'll see how she comes out. Alright, so what we have here is our clean, shiny brass. And we are going to take this stuff now and put it in the tumbler. Not the tumbler, sorry. In the plating barrel. And we are going to turn this into shiny nickel. Alright, we've got our polished brass in the nickel plating bath. We're going to give this 30 minutes and then we will take a look. And here are the results of our experiment. And as you can tell, they are night and day. These were the second batch, the polished brass that we put into the nickel, and they came out excellent. This is the first batch we did on that dull brass, and these come out looking more like an aluminum cartridge rather than a brass. So, to answer the question, yes, it is important, very important, if you want that high shine, to polish your materials first before plating, so you can have a result like this versus something like that. If you have any questions about the material we used or the equipment, the process, anything like that, feel free to leave something in the comments down below and I will get to you as soon as possible. And until the next one, thanks for watching.